What's up, y'all? We are back again with what is likely the final, for now, in this series of R18 maintenance. We are going to bleed the brakes. Now, the R18 forum manual does not include this information. As far as I can tell, they haven't put any new flavor to it, haven't changed what the original maintenance from BMW says, which effectively the BMW maintenance book, or the BMW sort of owner's manual, basically says if you need to flush the brake fluid, take it to a specialist. And now, kind of poking around at it, the good news is even though the R18 is sort of new, different power plant from anything else that BMW's made, the good news is that sort of the brake bleeding procedure seems to be pretty similar to a lot of bikes that have been out over the past handful of years. And my guess is the reason that BMW just puts in the manual, take it to a specialist, is because the way the ABS functions, it sort of has a procedure to get any air, if there is any, out of the ABS module. So to do that procedure, you need to have a GS911 or some sort of code reading maintenance function tool to make the bike do the ABS bleed. So I'll show you that once I get to it. But it's pretty straightforward. I mean, aside from just kind of going through the ABS function, which you may not even need to. Honestly, I don't know what the chances are if you're bleeding the brakes that you would get air into the ABS module. But I'm going to do it because I already have a GS911. If you buy BMW bikes and you have several of them, it's a pretty good idea. I want to say the non-Wi-Fi version is maybe $300 with up to 10 VINs on it. And the Wi-Fi version, I think, is $400 with 10 VINs on it. So if you know you're going to buy, if you have a few BMW bikes, or you know you're going to buy a few BMW bikes, or if you have a couple of friends with BMW bikes, you can effectively say, hey, you can use my GS911, give me $50 or whatever, and pay it off yourself, however you want to handle it. But it has been very valuable to me because doing part swaps, changing stuff out, being able to clear codes before you go to the dealer for service or whatever, especially while you're under warranty, is pretty nice. You can clear service reminders, reset them, change the interval, etc., etc. So it's a pretty useful tool if you know you're going to have BMW bikes for a while. Another thing is, I have bled brakes plenty of times. It's normally a two-person job. On a motorcycle, it's not as bad as it is in a car because, you know, you being able to sort of pinch the bleed valve and pump the brake and close it, you know, open, close, all that. It's kind of a pain in the ass, especially for one person, even on a bike. It's not impossible, but it's not the most fun. If you have a second person, it's just way easier to do it that way. So as I was kind of poking around trying to find the sort of special hidden procedure on this bike, I have never tried these. They seem to be really popular. These are actually from the Speed Bleeder company, the actual brand. I actually called them because, you know, shocker, the R18 wasn't listed on their site with which part numbers to get for it. So I had to call them, and they basically told me, like, yeah, there's a lot of knockoffs on Amazon, eBay, wherever. They're kind of the original, and, you know, they suggested buying from them. I believe each of these speed bleed valves, which you have two different sizes for the front left and right caliper, so that's why it's important you can't just use the same one on both sides. These are the stainless steel ones too. I think the regular steel ones are $10 a piece. These are 15 a piece. So I'm like, you know, an extra $5 for stainless steel. Buy once, cry once kind of thing. So I'm going to put these on. It looks like it creates the laziest brake bleeding procedure ever, because basically there's a one-way valve inside of the bleeder. So once you crack it back a quarter, half a turn to kind of get it to bleed mode, as you pump the brake, it will let fluid and air out, but it won't let it back in. So you don't have to mess with sort of like open, crank, close, you know, open, crank, close to bleed your brakes. You can just crack it open, do your pumping, and you're good to go. So we're going to give all that a shot. Hey, Mr. Bug, how's it going? This also I grabbed from it. It was like $3, I think. It's just a bleed bag. Basically, you put this longer tube on your bleed valve once you get it going. Hook it onto this, and then it just pumps the used fluid into this bag. It's reusable. I was like, sure, why not? I don't have a Gatorade bottle hanging around, so we'll give that a shot while we're making the order anyway. Tools I'll be using. So we've got Motul .5.1, which is the worst named thing ever. This is actually .3 and 4 compatible brake fluid, not to be confused with actual .5 that's silicone based. So this, I mean, you know, you can go to O'Reilly or wherever. This was, I think, 10 or, it actually says $14.99. I think I have the receipt though, and it was like 10 or $11. At Cycle Gear, just grabbed it, motorcycle specific, whatever. So front brake calipers to take the bleed valve off, the original bleed valve. So these will fully replace the bleed valves. You need an 8mm for both of the front brakes and an 11mm for the rear brake. And now these, the speed bleeders are, while they are metric threaded, they are SAE on the actual nut. So the fronts are 5/16 and the rear is 7/16. So you'll need 4 different wrenches or those 4 sizes to make this happen. And then just a T25 for the cap on the brake reservoir, so you can refill it and, you know, watch the level and all that jazz. So nothing crazy. I mean, handful of tools, few dumb brakes. This is basically the same. So here we go. Twist, but yeah, you're not putting 40 pounds worth of pressure on this thing. You're just getting it tight enough to not leak. There we go. Since 'tis the season, we've got the Sam Adams Oktoberfest here, brought to you by, sorry PBR, you weren't giving me the sponsorship, so I'm going a different direction. flush 1 so you can hear the electronic noises. So activate the brake lever 3 times. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Alright, there you go. Continue to flush 2, same thing. Opening the valves. 2. 2. Turn off the power.